Hi YouTube, this is John, back to do another video. Tonight we're going to put together Polar Express. I'm going to kind of go through all the steps of, putting the film together and then hopefully maybe even getting it onto the platter if we can get that far.
So, it's Christmas, Thanksgiving's over, so we're going to do Polar Express.
Yep, that's what we're going to do. We got to put the film together first though. But once we do that, then we can put it on the platter and we'll be able to show it.
Grandpa's movie theater because you can watch movies and get popcorn, get snacks, and it's just fun to watch movies.
What do you think about film movies instead of digital?
Yeah, I like film movies.
How are they different?
They're a lot more scratchier on the screen. They have sometimes like black lines on the screen.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's a whole bunch of little pictures. Go look at it closely.
Yeah, there is.
It's picture by picture by picture.
This is a preview. And if you look, there's pictures on there. Don't put your fingers on it too much, but...
Well, you're going to actually film that?
And you want to know something that's pretty cool?
What?
If I go 24 frames, that much film is gone through the projector in 1 second.
24 pictures in 1 second.
So that much film, right there, that much film goes through the projector in 24 seconds.
So people take a lot of pictures at
Yeah, motion pictures are not really movement. They're just a bunch of still pictures. But then when it's put in the projector, it goes through at 24 frames a second. And what happens is this is what happens. I'll kind of show you. If you see me, then you don't see me. You see me, you don't see me. So what's happening is that frame is being pulled down right there, and then it's opening, showing on the screen, closing, get the next one in, open, close, open, and then...
And it goes like that fast.
Right, 24 frames a second, and it makes it look like motion. But they're not motion, see, they're just still.
They're pictures.
They're all just still pictures, but when they're put through the projector, that's what's so cool about digital's amazing too. I mean, it's a good technology, it really is.
It's a video though.
But it's a video, but that's what's cool about film is it's analog and it actually gives you the perception of vision, which you actually see on the screen. So what's happening is your eye is capturing the last frame as the next one's being put in, so then you always see. So anyway, we're gonna try to put this film together.
Are you even gonna use this ever?
Yep. Oh yeah, today we're gonna use it today. In fact, we gotta get it set up right now.
Wait, this is how you get it set up with this stuff?
Well, be careful with your fingers. We gotta change this over. We gotta change these over.
Wait, so this is how you set it up?
Yeah, because I gotta... Careful.
Wait, this moves film?
Yeah, this movie that we're gonna do is film, yep. So we gotta undo these so that we can... I'm gonna put this over here. Because now we gotta put the film on. Let's see. And then I just gotta put this one back.
If you say one while digital movies, is it digital?
No, this is not digital. It's gonna be film. I'm gonna be putting the film together.
So if you say one on a film movie, that's 24 frames.
Yeah.
So that is one movie right there,
So
Trey.
this is one movie.
And that's like a 1 hour movie.
No, this is actually 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Oh, that's not even a long time.
Plus it's got 5 minutes worth of previews on it. But so this is probably close to almost 2 miles maybe. You'd have to figure that out, but it's 5,280 feet.
What movie is this?
This one's Perfect Storm. And then this one up here is Darkness Falls.
That was our Halloween movie.
That's the thing with, and I was going to get back to where, digital and film. Digital is a good quality picture, but what makes film different is the fact that every frame is different. It's not it has somewhat of a different. I mean, it's the same pictures going by, but the actual frame is a little different, and that gives you that.
The person that's
it gives you your organic feel. Whereas,
and if you make the wrong picture, it's not going to be good.
Right.
They don't take pictures fast; they take them pretty slow.
But what I'm saying is the organic feel that film gives you, because each film has grain, it has different patterns.
Yeah.
But digital, it's 24 frames exactly. Every frame's exactly the same. It's not. It doesn't change. It changes pictures so the movement is going, but as far as the image, it's just the same. So it looks more soulless. I always call it soulless. Whereas I feel like film just has a soul. It feels great. I mean, I don't know. There's just a difference between it, but you know, it's how it is. Anyway, so this is Polar Express, and this is the way it comes. This is the way it comes on, and we have to, let's just put it down here.
What's the one that actually moves? What was the last one we watched?
What did we watch last time?
Wasn't it the Halloween scary one?
Okay, see, it comes like this.
Wait, why does it have numbers on it? Why does it just have numbers on it?
Because that's reel number 5. So what we're gonna do is we've got to take this reel here, and we got to put it on this. Let's see.
And then take this and put it on this.
Yep, so that we can, now you spin it. You spin it. Yep, other way.
Oh.
And then it'll go on. There you go.
Wait, so why can't you spin it this way?
Well, because then that comes off. Okay, so then what we can do is we put it up here. Now,
He's probably got to put 2 rolls into one. Is that right, Dad?
So, I don't know, gloves are important, but sometimes you can't, like if you need to get a piece of tape off, sometimes it's hard to basically, you know, grip with the gloves. So we just have to kind of have the gloves here, and then we use them when we're handling the film, but then when we're not.
Trey, why do you think you need gloves?
So you don't get the film dirty, and then it won't work.
Okay, so this is, what is this one? Yeah, this one's reel 5, and there's 2 different. There's heads and there's tails. This is the tails. It means the end of this reel. The start of the reel is right here. So this is a 5-reel movie. You can see there'll be 4 more reels in here we'll have to put together. So now we need to grab one of these reels.
Wait, that's how big they usually are?
Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna.
So this is the.
So it takes 5 of those rolls to make one big roll. Is that right?
On this movie, on this particular movie, yes. So then we just put it in here.
Wait, sometimes you have to change?
Yeah, when we used to do it years and years ago, we used to have 5 reels or a 6-reel movie, and we put it on a projector, and then we'd run 20-minute reels, and then we'd go to the second projector. And then
so it takes a little bit of time to switch?
So that, it would be seamless. It'd be seamless. It'd be just because I'd switch to another projector, and then I'd thread up the next reel on this one, and then go back. This is only one projector because I do it all on the platter. But years ago, it used to be 2 projectors. So we used to run movies just off these reels. So then you'd have like 4 changeovers in a movie. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I used to run movies on these. We'd build the movies up on our reels, and then we could actually run just 1 changeover. And that's how we did it at the drive-in for a lot of years. So anyway.
But now you get 0 changeovers. It's like, it does it in a split second.
Yep, 0 changeovers. Hey, there's some hair in there. Okay, so now what we do is we just, see, that's the end of the movie. See that piece of, I should have stopped it there. Maybe I'll stop it in a minute. There's another thing I'll talk about. We have sensing tape, and what the sensing tape does is tells the projector certain things to do. So this is the end. This is the start of reel 5. Now it's the head of the reel 5. So I'm just going to wind this back on so until I get to the. I'll just wind this back till I get to the.
Have you passed it?
Okay, there's the picture. Now we just got to take this off. If we can get it off here. Maybe it goes this way.
What was it? What did it look like on reel 5?
Okay. Then we just take this and get rid of this. Now is we got to get the second reel on. But see this one's done as far as that goes. So I'm just gonna take a piece of tape and just. Okay, so this is reel 5. So I just need to. Yeah, you can hold that for a minute. Okay, this is reel 5. Okay, so then I'll just put that right here for now. Okay, so now what we gotta do is we gotta grab this other reel.
Reel 4?
Yep, reel 4. And we just look at the soundtrack.
Wait, so we're gonna go to reel 1? Wait, we're gonna go to
Yeah,
reel
we
1?
will end up on reel 1, yes.
And then that's where the movie really just starts?
Yep.
Starts?
Okay, give me that part.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting a little tired. I just want to watch this show now.
This takes longer than other movies to set up, huh?
Okay, so this is. Then you
Did
always.
you know it takes
You always. The thing you want to remember when you're building up a show is always check. Because we've had time at the drive-in when one guy, we were running Iron Man, and he had heads, and so he built the whole movie up. But then reel 7, I think, was tails. Well, he put it in, and when the movie ran, guess what?
What?
The film went upside down and backwards because he spliced it in wrong. So you always want to make sure. See, like this is the head of 5 now. We got to get the tail of 4.
But that's just people watching stuff.
So this is the tail of 4.
That just looks like people watching stuff, though.
How do you know it's the tail?
Well, there is a way to tell that too. And let me show you that. Oh, actually, let me just wind this up really quick.
Wait, why is it just like people sitting? It's just like people
Just don't touch the film too much.
It's just like people sitting.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave that there for a minute. So this is, I can kind of show you.
Wait, so this is backwards or is it forward?
Okay, I'll show you a little secret. If you take this one here, and if you hold it up to the light, turn it and hold it up to the light like this, look at it. See how people are heads up? Their heads are up, but it goes through the projector this way. But then the projector lens switches it, turns it over and switches it and puts it on the screen. So this is how you can tell if it's heads or tails. By coming off the reel, you hold it to the light, the people are up. Now.
And then that's how you know.
Now if you want to know the tail, it's the same thing. You hold this up to the light and guess what? It's upside down. Because
so do you put it in with the heads
right.
up?
Yeah, because you gotta have the movie come from the start.
Yeah.
But when it's a tail of the movie, then if you hold it up, look, it's upside down when you hold it up to the light, rather than being right side up. because the film's going in the projector this way. So now, oh, and another thing's pretty cool is on these, if you've ever seen them, see right there? I don't know if you can see them, Trey, but you see those 4 dots?
Yeah.
That's the changeover dots. And then the 11 feet up in the reel, there's another set. And that's what we used to use. That's what we used to use to make the changeovers. Now, what we do now is we're going to splice these 2 reels together. Another thing to be, watch too, 4 sprockets per frame is what it requires. So you got to look at this and say, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 sprockets. And then you look at this one. These should be fine because and then 1, 2, 3, 4 sprockets. So
What's
now,
a sprocket?
a sprocket. It's all these little holes in the side of the film. And if you look at it in the light, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 sprockets on the frame. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put it in the splicer like this. And then we're going to take this. This is the heads of 5, and then this is the tails of 4. And then we'll take...
Wait, so it has to be heads and tails together? Oh yeah, I can't because the heads is the front and the tails
so
is the back.
we put this. We always want to. I like to really screw that down good because you don't want it coming apart. And then just flip it around, and then just. And then just like that. And then once we do that, then you just check it and make sure all the sprocket holes are clear and clean.
Wait, so those dots are the changing dots?
Well, these holes here are how it gets through the projector because of the sprocket holes.
No, the dots on the...
Yeah, dots are here.
Awesome.
The dots are right in here somewhere. Right here. The dots are right there, but you can't really... You'd have to put some light. You'd have to... Can you see the 4 dots?
Oh, yeah.
So now we've got reel 4 connected to reel 5, and so now we're just gonna, again, we checked it, we made sure there's 4 sprockets in each hole,
Yeah.
because otherwise what'll happen, this is what'll happen, it'll go off frame and then you look like an idiot, because your movie goes off frame because you spliced it together wrong, and so, not that it's ever happened to me, but... And then we just rewind. So now now we're going to go to the head of reel 4. The head of reel 4 is over here. And we'll just let that run. I have to say something, about the digital technology. I was running digital for about 8 years, and I'd have to load hard drives. And it seemed like I was taking longer to just get the hard drive in the computer than I could take to build up a movie. I could build a movie up probably faster than I could wait for the hard drive to load. So anyway, well, once the movie's put together, then we're good.
Who's excited?
Me.
I'm going to take this reel off now because I pretty well got that one. And then I'm just going to put the other 3 just on another reel. This reel here.
A bigger wheel? A bigger wheel?
Yeah, we're just gonna put the last 3 reels.
Wait, is this a bigger one than the last one?
No, same size.
Oh.
We're just gonna put reel 3 and 2 and 1, 2, and 3 are gonna go on this reel. Okay, so we'll just put this on, make sure we got the soundtrack on the right side, make sure this is the tails of 3, which it is. Okay, got it. Careful, don't put that in there. And I'll just put this one in.
Because if you try to grab this while this is going...
Okay, this is gonna go, so here, hang on. Okay, so that's reel 3
Wait, so
going
it
on.
has to pull it up, that's why it's always up? Off that set.
Now
That
we
wheel really moves fast.
So anyway, so now we're gonna take and get 1, 2, and 3 onto here. So we go 3, 2, 1. And then after that we're gonna actually put some previews on.
Wouldn't you just want to skip previews?
No, I used to, I mean theaters nowadays, they seem like they have way too many ads in previews, but I used to limit my previews to 4. That's like 10 minutes worth of previews and then the movie starts. Now it's like 25 minutes and then you hope the movie starts. So.
And now I'm gonna open these Twizzlers.
Okay, so this now. This now is reel 3's gone on. That's the thing with gloves, it's kind of hard sometimes to mess with them, but do the best you can.
Now I gotta put these two together.
Yep, so now you take this off. Okay, hold that. And this will, I have to keep this. I still have a leader on that one, but this is reel 3. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that right there. Okay, now we just need to grab another reel. We'll just try to hurry and do this one here.
What number is that one, Trey? He was on 3, now he's on...
And we're going backwards.
2.
We're going backwards. Yep. Yeah, we're...
And then on reel 1.
Come on, get on there. There we go. Okay, so this is foot of reel 2. Reel 2.
You don't need that piece.
Well, I don't, but I don't because that's only for, you know, when the reels are put together. Okay. Filming this? Stuff. Okay, so now we just got to do the same thing. I always check and make sure I got my 4 frames. I should because I've already cut this film once, and so I should already know that it is. Yep.
So you should have cut.
Yeah, I've already cut it, and so
You should have hit the frame 3 times now.
Is this your third Christmas doing this?
yeah, putting this one together.
Is it a 3-year anniversary or is it 2 years?
2 years. It's the second. Okay. And what this does is this gives it a clear splice, because this goes across the frame line, so you don't really see that. And then so when the splice goes through the projector, you don't see the splice. Some projectionists use that yellow opaque tape, so every time the reel changes, it's just like a big flash on the screen, and that's pretty unprofessional in my opinion, but some people like it, I guess. But okay, so then just check this splice, make sure it's good, and get her rewinding. Once we get the film put together, I'm gonna do some previews, and we actually got a couple of previews here. These are actually Film Mac ones that I can do for the SDDS logo on the screen and also the Now Showing logo. So I'll put on with the previews, and then this one's previews of coming attractions. I'll put that on before the preview, and then I'll put these 4 previews on. And once we get the first reel on, then we'll be able to start putting all these on, and kind of go through that and show you how that's done.
What if the movie's so big you have to use 3 reels?
Right over here.
Are you doing that on this?
No, but look at Harry Potter. Harry Potter, I'm on 3 reels with Harry Potter. That's 9 reels movie. And then Forrest Gump is 3 reels too. 8 reels. There's 3, 6, 7, 8. And then these are 8 reel movies. This is an 8 reel movie. That's a 6 reel movie. You know what's kind of amazing is this is a 6 reel movie and it's acetate film stock. This is polyester, and I can get more film with polyester on the reel than I can with the acetate, because the acetate's much thicker. Okay, so now we got the last reel. This is reel 1 of the movie, and we just got to take and get that put on. So let me just get this taken apart. Okay, put that down in the box for a minute. Okay, then we're just going to put this one in. Yeah, let me check it again. I always check everything twice. I've actually got a machine too that can actually, you know, if I can't, some movies are they're so dark that you can't really tell the frame line sometimes, and so you have to use, I'll have to, maybe I can go through that in a minute. Anyway, I'm just going to splice this last reel on. What this does, Trey, is it actually, see, the tape doesn't have any holes in it.
Yeah.
But once I make the splice, then it punches the holes. And like I said, there again, you just want to
Well,
check.
I can't on the outside. You see the tape.
Just want to check the splices, make sure they're clean, and then, because you don't want the splice going through and having it bad, because then that can have a problem. Okay, now we're just going to rewind to the end of the reel, and so then after this, then we'll put some previews on and get it ready to put on the platter. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're taking the head leader off of 1 right now. I'm probably going to put it back on once I find the. Just going to put it down here for a minute. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start putting on these little trailers. And what this one is, this one's my, what this one will have is it'll have Now Showing, and then the feature film will start, but it'll also have the SDDS trailer on it. You can see this says Now Showing. Yeah, coming through. Is it coming through okay? Yeah. So this is Now Showing, and it's so again, if I put it like that, it's upside down. So that's how I want to splice it onto the film. So you gotta find a soundtrack. And then I have this little thing here. This is actually my thing here for trailers. It has a core. So, oops. Turn it around. Yeah. So you always gotta have the soundtrack usually I have the soundtrack facing me. And then just make sure that the soundtrack is and then we splice this one on. Yeah, I used to do this for 30 years. Every night, every Thursday night, we'd have to do this to take old films off and put new films on in order to get everything ready for the next day, for Friday. Okay, so then that's all good. So then we'll just move this thing up backwards. Not backwards, but it just has a tendency to fall off. Look like an idiot now. You know what? Okay, we just gotta turn it around so that. There we go. Now we just put this on. Okay, so this will come on just before the feature starts. The STDS trailer will come on, and then the now showing trailer will come on. Okay.
Yay, our fridge is stocked, huh?
Not fully. There's still a little bit more Dr. Pepper. It's not much though. It's not long. It's pretty not long.
Yeah, this thing here is my preview reel, so that I can actually, what I can do with it is I can wind all my previews onto what they call these little 1-inch cores. So this preview I'm putting on here is called, with the cranks, it's a Christmas preview that I'm going to be putting on next. And let me just get it spliced up. I think I got to put on this movie, and it's called The Coming Attractions. This will be at the start of the film. It's the Coming Soon trailer. These are Film Mac. I actually called the guy up and asked him if he had any more 35mm, films available, and he said he'd look, and he found 6 of them, and so he ended up sending them to me for free. So I ended up using them pretty good. So let's just put this one on real quick. And film is a physical medium. I mean, I think that's what's one of the things about it, is the fact that it's a kind of a hands-on type of thing. I mean, you actually hold the film in your hand, and it's I like it. I just always, since I was a little kid, I've liked film. I'd sit in the movie to watch a movie, and my mom would say, turn around, and I said, no, I gotta see what's going on. I think we'll skip that part. Maybe I'll put that in the intro.
Yikes.
Yeah, sometimes it gets away from you, but that's okay. We got her handled. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do is we got to get this thing on the platter. Okay, so I just got through putting the house leader on. That's the leader that I used for threading the projector. There's about 50 feet on here, because you need a lot to get from the platter to the projector and back over to the platter. And sometimes it's even longer when it has to go to the top platter, shorter when it goes to the bottom. So anyway, now we're going to take this reel, we need to flip it around, take that off, and we put it, the way we do it we run it basically counterclockwise, basically, so that you have to adjust these rollers down. Bring them down to here. That's the mark for going on. And then you have to thread the projector. You can come around the side if you want. So I gotta stick this in here, and then I gotta get it through here.
That barely fits.
And then we have to load it onto the platter.
Okay. A little bit too much.
Now we just need to get this put in. Okay. Okay, Trey, you ready?
Yeah, I'm spinning
Okay, so
it.
what we do is we want to make sure, don't spin that, we just want to make sure when it goes on, it's going on with the soundtrack ends up being up. So go back over here now. Now we'll flip this to platter. Okay, and then just start that going. You can go up a little faster. A little bit faster. There you go. Now it's just a matter of waiting until it goes on.
How long?
About 25 minutes. So we could probably start the movie for you guys if you wanted. Okay, now we're getting down to the last of this reel. And we're going to wait for the end of it to come, and then we'll get ready to...
I need to get this.
It's coming along. Hang on. So now we got half on the platter, and now I put the second reel on that has reels 3 or 4 and 5 on, and now I'm ready to splice that together. Just as soon as I... Okay, so give me that end. Can you for me
So
just...
sometimes
Hey, can you just turn the platter? Not just that way. Yes, that way. That way. Yep. That's enough. Okay. So then I just gotta drop this in. We got 4 and 5. The second reel, 4 and 5 are going onto the platter, and then it'll all be ready to play. And then later I'm gonna probably do a test run.
Wait to watch Polar Express with Grandpa.
Okay, well I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving, and we're kind of moving into the Christmas season now. We're getting this Polar Express on tonight, and this is the last reel. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like what you see, like and subscribe. I feel like what I'm doing here is somewhat preserving the film and, you know, trying to keep it going in some ways so that we can, you know, have a way that it always was. I mean, this is how movies are, 24 frames a second. That's how they should be. And I get pretty, you know, it's touching to me to do this stuff, and it's been a really dream of mine to be able to have this theater, and this is our second anniversary coming up. On the 10th of December will be the second anniversary. So anyway, we appreciate you. We'll see you on the next one.